Hello and welcome to Total Party Crit. I am your Dungeon Master, Dangle.
I'm Vela. I play Esther Feldman. She is also known by the title of Graystrike.
So, hi, my name is Buttons. I am playing Lady Diana Lynette Isadora Bourget.
So, I'm Navar. I'm playing Horse Gem Jar.
Hi everyone, I'm Gosia, and I am playing Indigo Ink.
I'm Rooster. I'll play Egan.
Now, let's get rolling.
Ready, Freddy.
Alright. The technology gremlin strikes again. So, little recap. What happened? Faye is extremely, extremely annoyed at this point. But it's okay. We still want to give her hugs, but we can't because we're in different states. Currently, as it stands, Jokon has made his way upstairs. Diana has talked to Yari Errol, or who she assumes is Yari Errol. Kosia has gotten a rose to be able to go to the restricted sections. And Esther has asked some questions and has started making her way upstairs. It is extremely fancy. She's like, wow, I don't fit in here. I think that's pretty much where he stopped. Quick description of the upstairs. It is velvet-lined walls with jewel-encrusted like buttons on them. The furniture is very dark cherry wood, very vibrant red, albeit very dark. The cushions on it are velvet black. And the bar area, which is staffed by 3 people that currently have nothing to do, is made completely out of some sort of crystal. Pretty sure it's probably magically put there, however, might be hand carved. Beyond that, what does Esther want to do?
So there's... how many people are up here? Like a good number or just a select few?
There's probably about 20 up here right now.
Okay. I just kind of want to listen in on their conversations, maybe go to the bar and order a drink. I don't know what. Probably just a wine or something, because that's easy and you can't mess that up.
Okay. Yeah, no, you can absolutely do that. The bartender kind of looks at you a little bit odd when you just order the wine. They're like, which one? Red, white, port.
Your
dessert?
recommendation.
And they pull a bottle off and start pouring it out, and it's pink. So it's not quite red, it's not quite white. He hands it to you, kind of give it a sniff, and it smells rather sweet. Nothing wrong with that, of course.
Nope.
But probably not something Esther's completely used to drinking.
No, probably not, unlike me. Okay, shoot. These are not open bars, right? If I'm remembering right.
Up here, they did not charge.
Okay. She will... I don't know if they're tipping up here or not. I don't go to fancy parties. Another disaster. She'll just kind of walk with it and slowly sip at it and mingle and listen.
Okay, go ahead and give me I will be nice because I believe your wisdom is higher than your intelligence. And a perception check.
Yeah, I'm also proficient in perception. $19.
Okay, 19. You get a lot of like business talk from quite a few people. The majority of the people up here are 50 and older. Obvious business people, put it that way. Couple said something about the quarterly gains on the mine, and then another one said something about the crop looks good this year. We shouldn't have any issues feeding the correct people. There's a rather odd-looking person up there. Very pale, yet slightly blue elf that has garnered quite a bit of attention. They are recounting stories of their current or their most recent voyage out to sea. Nothing super interesting though. And then you have Jokon sitting over in the corner with his two quote-unquote friends.
She's gonna stay away from him.
I figured as much.
And as much as she is able, stay out of his view / line of sight, although I know there's not a lot of people up here.
Yeah, he definitely has noticed you, and he has kind of been following you with his eyes. However, he hasn't made any gesture to approach you.
Cool. She'll probably go back downstairs.
Okay. I assume that you rejoin the rest of the party? Or the rest that you can find?
Yeah. Whoever she sees first.
I want to say roll initiative, but I'm not gonna. Just
Come
for
on,
whoever you
the rogue would win.
first. Yeah, exactly. So realistically, you honestly probably would find Indigo first.
Indigo pops up from behind the bar. Oh! Hi!
What were you doing back there?
Covering my ass?
Okay.
I told a little lie, and now I was, playing it all out. Anyways, how'd your search go?
I found fucking nothing.
Me too. Apparently there are, however, devils that you can play hide and seek with. I said it as a lie. It is a real thing.
What?
Yeah, I
Okay.
said it as a lie, and they're like, "Oh yeah, check over here."
Okay.
Freaking game here. Anyways, you doing okay?
No.
I don't blame you. Is the jackknife upstairs?
I'm sorry, the what?
The jackknife. Haven't you heard me say this before?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
About that time, Clank comes walking by. Jack, that one, the donkey. Let's put it that way. And he kind of keeps walking through.
Hi, Clank.
I didn't think he was coming tonight.
He is upstairs.
That's cool.
I don't know what to do. I don't know where he is. We need to find him and we need to leave.
No, I searched the off-limit rooms and I didn't find anything up there, or, well, here on the main floor. I don't know where he might be.
There is word that Vance might be bringing an old friend. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, with Vance, that could really mean anything, couldn't it?
I have met him once.
You don't really know him.
You were the ones that traveled with him. I just got fucking thrown in jail from him.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Well, he is manipulative and really likes blood.
Would us have a working knowledge of what the hell a vampire is?
Give me a nature check, actually.
That'd be an 11.
You would know what a dampier is.
Okay. Okay.
Because it is a fire race. So.
That is good to know, I suppose.
Helps keep you on your toes. Well, let's find Dai. Maybe Dai had better luck.
Where is Egan? I have not seen him in a while.
Ooh, he was feeling kind of out of place, so I told him to go to the smoking den, and I haven't seen him since. I need to go look around, see if Egan's anywhere near the smoking areas or somewhere else.
And where is Forrest? It's been a minute for him, and he seemed to have been having an issue.
Yeah, I'm not sure where he went off to. I kind of lost so short.
Forrest is currently MIA. However, Egan is currently sitting in a corner in the bar area, just kind of watching people.
That's cool. Give a little wave, I guess.
Funny enough, Diana is also in the bar area, I assume, right?
Yeah, she would be keeping an eye on Yari now that she's made contact with him. Not like super duper suspiciously, but...
Okay. So Esther and Indigo meet up with Diana. Egan, you are more than welcome to join the conversation as well.
I'll when I see them all together, and I'll gather up too.
Plank also comes walking over. So, any luck on finding anything?
The only thing I have found is that Vance might be bringing an old friend because he's odd like that, and that is it.
Yes. I've had a little bit more luck finding out information regarding that. Vance is bringing an old associate from his traveling days, and he just kind of looks at Diana, Indigo, and Egan. However, they will not be staying long, apparently. They will come in, do a lap on the bottom floor, go upstairs to their private room. Will be just them two. That's all I know. And there's rumor that they won't actually be them. So, just stand-ins and lookalikes. But that's just what the staff says. And right about that time, a bell rings on the front, and you kind of hear a couple fireworks go off. And then you just hear Vance's voice. Welcome, everyone. I can't stay very long. I'm going to come around, say hi to everyone. However, I can't stay very long. I'll be upstairs for a little bit. I do have a little bit of business with the owners to take care of. But beyond that, I just want to say hi, thank you, and please have fun. Enjoy whatever it is that you enjoy. And you can see the parade of people that's with him already going through. Can I get the party that traveled with them to roll me a perception check with advantage, please? Esther, you can just roll a perception check.
$22.
14.
24.
Yeah, math. 24 as well.
Okay, so the disguise fools Esther. It actually fools Egan too, even with his pretty good roll. Diana and Indigo, you notice that's not Vance, and that's definitely not Liza. Liza had red hair, not orange. However, otherwise looks exactly like her. And Vance didn't have a tan. Probably can't get a tan. But besides that, very, very convincing. And they kind of come around, the bodyguards to keep people 5 or 6 feet away. And they just, thank you, and they just keep running around. They do make the lap, and they do make their way upstairs.
Do the bodyguards follow them?
Yes, the bodyguards do follow them.
Indigo whispers to Ez and Eden that was an imposter. That's not the real Vance. Or Liza.
You are sure?
Positive,
Yeah.
I thought it too.
Yeah, that guy has a tan. Fancy can't tan.
And we were with him in the desert for how long?
Yeah. Never once got a tan. And Liza had a fairly beautiful red hair, not that gawky orange.
I see.
I think this might require a little trip upstairs.
I have been once already. It is nothing interesting.
Perhaps it's my turn then.
S will offer her arm so they can go up together, because I don't know if Indigo's flashing the rose. But...
It's in my lapel,
Oh.
thank you. I'll still take an arm.
Yeah, whatever.
What would Egan like to do?
They're going to just plan on covering the escape. Trying to scope out, see who's dangerous and who ain't.
Okay.
Diana would ask Egan to keep an ear and an eye out for Yari if something happens to him, to come find her.
What if I'm
And
the
she'll
something
point
that
him
happens
out.
to him?
What?
What if I'm the something that happens to him?
Then I'm gonna be the something that happens to you, she says.
That could be fun too.
Not in the way I play it.
All right. So, as you three ascend the stairs, somebody kind of grabs Indigo and like, you don't have a, and like turns Indigo around and sees the rose. Like, I didn't think you had a rose. I do apologize.
Oh, it happened. Fine.
Did your friends pay that for you?
Of course,
I have
darling.
my secrets.
I understand. Enjoy your time upstairs. Please. Enjoy everything up there.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
Okay. Once at the top of the stairs, you see much the same thing that Esther saw before, including the nameplates on each of the doors up there.
Can we get close enough to read the nameplates by any chance?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Please, thank you.
Most of them you don't necessarily even know what, like, who they are or anything. However, you do see Diana Borchet, as well as Esther Feldman on two of the nameplates that are side by side, actually.
Yeah, did not do much exploring up here on my own. I didn't see this last time.
It's all good. You were distracted by a fiery man, I'm sure.
Which he is currently still in the same corner that he was before. Still very much by himself.
Shall we explore your guys' rooms or try to find someone more interesting?
I think S will just kind of push her way into the door and open it.
Okay, you go inside, and there's a kind of a semicircular couch with a table in the middle. Sorry. And it's got quite a large bottle of, you assume to be wine, possibly champagne, and 7 glasses. Don't know why there's 7, however, there's 7. With a note that simply says, "Sit down."
Did you two follow her in?
Yeah. I was arm by arm, so I'm assuming you slightly pulled in to go in.
Oh yeah, you just got full on dragged in.
Oh, okay. Well, hello. In a fairly nice room.
Did Diana follow?
She probably would have. You know what? Yeah, she probably would have, just to make sure it's safe before checking out the other room.
I mean, it's a trap.
So do you sit?
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope, it's just that stuff.
I don't know. This feels like a really bad idea, but it's probably the only way we can find out anything.
I would agree with you on that. Let's have a drink. Wait for your company that I am crashing in on.
While they're talking, can I examine the bottle of wine?
Yeah, it's completely corked. The little topper piece, it's actually a little glass or wax top. Still sealed.
Okay. Nothing weird about the label or anything?
Nope, nothing weird about the label.
Shall we check your room before we sit?
Might not be a bad idea, I suppose.
That's a good point.
Okay. So you want to check the room out?
Mm-hmm.
Like the rest of the room? Would any of you like to give me an investigation check?
Sure. Hey, wait a sec. Can I assist somebody with that? If anybody's better at it than Indigo?
I don't think any of us are. But
What's
you know.
your
Dude.
See, I don't yeah, goose egg. So we can actually assist you.
Okay. Yeah, I think we left our suspicious person downstairs was actually decent with investigation.
We did.
Should have got him a rose too. Indigo's being selfish. Anyways, that's a natural 16 and that's a natural 2, so 18 if I had advantage.
Okay. So an 18 will get you. You find a frog on the back of the couch.
In
when
Ezra's room or Diana's room?
You were checking Esther's room, right?
I had said that S checked the room and you said they didn't find anything.
I do apologize.
Miscommunication.
Yeah, I do apologize. I thought you were just like looking at the room, like
No, I
Go
wanted
over.
to like
check it. Okay,
Check
yeah,
it.
that's what you would find there. There is a frog in Esther's room. In Diana's room, if you want to go check that, you don't have to actually roll a check. There is a large lizard folk person lounging on a couch. He sees Diana come in and says, "Oh, hello! Who's your friends?"
This is yes, of course, my apologies. We did not get a chance to introduce them the last time we spoke. Miss Esther Feldwin and Miss Indigo.
I would appreciate it if those two did not come in here.
Certainly.
I'm not going to keep you for too long. I promise.
Of course. If you two would mind waiting outside for just a moment, I'm sure this will be very quick.
I want to go check out the frog anyway.
Meet you back in Ez's room.
If something is the matter, please do scream. I will come immediately.
Once they're outside, the lizard folk person, like, you spoke to him? Yes?
I did.
What did they say?
There seems to be a little bit of a complication. They are unwilling to continue working with us until we retrieve his child from Vance's care.
Do me a favor. And he hands you a slip of paper and a pen. It's like, just write a note saying that you request him to come to your private room. I will sort that out.
She'll smile and nod and take the pen and paper and write the note.
That's all I need. Thank you.
Anything I should inquire about further from here?
No, you've done what I've asked. And this is me asking, not asking further. That will come eventually, but for now, this is a personal favor. Thank you.
Of course.
And he just kind of sits back down and he takes another glass and like chugs it. Once back in Esther's room, Indigo and S, the frog has made its way up into the top of the back of the couch. And it gives a loud croak.
Esther will grab it, but not heard it, she'll just like hold it.
With a quick look, would Indigo know if this is like a normal frog or a magical frog?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Esther
I'm
can
not
also give
good
me
at
an
this.
Arcana check.
I can what?
Give me an Arcana check if you want to.
This is gonna go so well.
I rolled a nat 1 for
9.
3.
You said 9?
9.
Best of your knowledge, it's a regular ass frog.
She'll just kind of be really confused as to why there's a frog in the room, but hold it so it's not hopping everywhere. Like, how is it just like a palm-sized frog?
Yeah, it's not a big one. However, it's got some funky, like, weird striped colors. Like, there's some blues, and there's some greens, and there's a yellow in there.
This is a very strange frog.
Yeah, it is. Seems normal though. I mean, ish, right? Just special colors.
So just like keep staring at it and then wait for Diana to come back in.
As Diana is coming out, she notices that Jokon has made his way across the room and is currently at the door to Diana's room. Kind of gives you a look. You coming in as well?
You mean to S's room?
Yes, that one. I know what I was trying to say. Or are you going to stay out here?
Oh, darling, you know I'm not going to leave my friends alone. And she's just going to smile and make her way inside.
And then he'll actually hold the door open for you. Once inside, he kind of looks at the three of you and he's like, "So, you like frog?"
I'm confused as to why there is a frog.
Well, it was one of my unneeded bodyguards for the evening. We needed some way of knowing when you got in here and stayed in here. So
this is
Gonna
one of
get-
your people.
it's one of my people's things. Do you know what a familiar is?
She's gonna crush it.
And you're just kind of emotionless, like, and it just kind of like poofs into a ball of smoke. Fair. You'll be happy to know that Jorick is mostly unharmed. Except for that one time that he tried to hit me, and then, well, that didn't end well for him. Bit of a black eye. He's none the worse for wear. Quick question. Do we know each other?
Why would you ask that?
'Cause I feel like I know your face. I can't quite place it. And for whatever reason, you seem to have an issue with me. Or at least that's the intelligence that I have gathered.
It is very funny for how many lives you have destroyed that you just don't remember them.
Yes, I only destroy the ones that need to be, so. And the ones that need to be, I tend to not care about, so. Sorry to sound so callous. It's just part of the job.
Lives destroyed, villages burned. It's all the same to you, isn't it?
Oh. I would ask questions from mentors about that. Your friend that got the pardon, Ask him what he knows. Where are you staying, by the way?
Why would I tell you?
Because we'll make sure that Jorick gets back to you.
Why did you even take him?
That would be a thorn in your side to bother you.
You living
To
is
get you
one.
here. Right, and this way I could guarantee this meeting to figure out where the issue stands. Apparently I slighted you in some fashion. I mean, we can finish the job if that's really your intent, which I don't think you're that impulsive. Just giving a general judgment. However, you do travel with a large goblin. That's here nor there, though. I would figure that you would have a little bit more sense.
You really don't remember her, do you? Diana giggles from the corner.
Does he have a scar anywhere visible?
Make a perception check.
$21.
He does. He is trying to hide it. Looks like it's been healed quite a bit, though.
Her eyes will kind of hone in on it, and she'll just grin.
He kind of touches it and, oh, this was you. I remember that. Always remember the ones that fight back.
Apparently not.
Well, I don't remember them by name. That's why I remembered your face. Couldn't put one and two together. That and I remember a little bit more damage done at that point.
Yes, well, things happen.
Nice trick fixing that. Is that makeup or is that magical? Because if it's makeup, you probably shouldn't hide
I have
that.
no scars, unlike you.
Yes, that's why I ask. So I will assume that would be makeup. Something happened, obviously, and you got rid of them. Congratulations, you at least have one friend that has some sort of power.
Girls gotta have their secrets, don't they?
Secrets. We all have secrets. And he walks over to the table and he pulls something out of his pocket and he lays it down on the desk. And he's like, make sure Fargus gets this. And it's a half-melted crest of his family.
How close is S to it? Like, I don't know where the distance is for everyone. Because she probably would have been near the couch and table holding the frog.
Yeah. You can lean forward and grab it.
She will snatch that off the table and look at it.
He kind of smiles a little bit and he's like, so unless if you have anything else that you want to discuss, I'm going to give you a couple words of advice. And he'll actually pause and wait for you to, like, if you want to say anything, you are free to say.
She'll just kind of clench her hand around the emblem and just stare at him.
And you two, is there anything that you would like to say?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Diana will look at Esther and look at him. Give him the room number and the name of the inn she's staying at. You bring him to me.
No. Send him to the room. Now that I know your face, I want to remove the problem, but I'm not going to. Because I know me living causes you problems. Me living causes me absolutely no problems, and you living causes me absolutely no problems. I just know at some point you're going to come for me. And when you do, I'll make sure we're ready. And as a little parting gift, you know why I came after your family?
I think I fucking know.
Do you want to know?
How can you even ask that? Of course I do. You ruined everything. You burned down my parents, a sibling. You left our life in ruins.
I know. And he just smiles and he turns around and walks out. And as he stands at the door, he's like, stop being friends with who you're trying to be friends with. It'll save you heartache in the end. And he shuts the door.
Fuck am I trying to be friends with?
He's just trying to rattle you.
She's probably gonna kick the table and scream.
You go quickly grab the wine before it topples off.
Give me a strength check, please. Athletics would work as well.
I always roll shit for things like this. 13 for athletics.
It's enough to flip the table over. Doesn't necessarily send it flying across the room, but you definitely flip the table over.
Broken glass all throughout the fire pit. Wine's still fine, though.
S will just kind of collapse into the couch, I think. Head in her hands and just stare at the half-melted emblem with her one hand on her head.
Outside, Egan, you see Jokon come walking down the stairs. Or, yeah, I would assume that you're out front. You see him come walking down the stairs, and when he gets to the bottom of the stairs, he sees you. He kind of gives you a little nod, and he walks out the front door.
Not hearing any signs of fighting, I'm just going to hold my position then.
What would everybody like to do?
Indigo's gonna pop this bottle of wine open and hand it to Ez.
She's actually not going to take that one. She doesn't want that.
When S rejects it, Diana will immediately hold her hand out.
Yeah, there you go.
And in probably the most ungraceful thing you've ever seen her do, she'll just drink straight from the bottle. Since all the glass is just smashed.
It's actually pretty good. Not the best. It was pretty good.
Well, it'll get you drunk. Here, she's just gonna look at Az and Indigo. Shit, I've never been very good at this part of things. Do you need a minute? Should I go?
S actually isn't paying like any attention to you guys. She's just staring at the medallion.
Indigo will take the bottle from Diana and take a swig as well, and then just kind of sit on the back of the couch directly behind, as just, you know, having that presence close but not actually touching or anything.
After a minute or two, she'll look up and just, I have to go talk to Fargus.
Well, shall we cause some havoc before we leave, or just blow this popsicle stand?
I would like to try and spy in on the fake Vance and his companion, quote unquote, before we leave.
Well, that could be fun.
If you would prefer we just go,
I will wait for you downstairs. I am not in the mindset to do that. And S will make her way down to the bar, giving a nod to Egan as she passes. Like downstairs where Bryce is. Or was.
Bryce will see you coming, visibly having issues, and he just pours a large glass of wine.
Yeah.
And it's not even like good wine. It's just the crap
Doesn't need to
wine.
be.
And just kind of lays it up there and kind of gives you a thumbs up.
So just lay whatever coin on the table and just drink.
All right. Our two investigative friends. You would like to try to go inside that door?
Well, at least get up, decide it. Listen in first, right?
Yeah, no, there's some guards there, aren't there?
Not outside.
Okay. First thing Diana is going to do is she is actually going to go back to the bar and order some dry white wine, like a Sauvignon Blanc or something. Just something to hold and make it look like she's kind of conversing and just hanging out with Indigo as they listen into the conversation out from outside the door.
Okay.
Indigo will take a page from Diana's book and will not order wine. Will, however, order... Let's order a nice brandy.
Okay. You both get your drinks and stand outside. Go ahead and give me perception checks, please.
Okay, I did a little bit better than that. 19.
Okay, Indigo, you can't hear anything. The noise from downstairs, it is getting a little bit more rowdy at this point. It is getting rather late in the evening. So it's coming up to upstairs. So it's a little bit loud. Diana, however, with your elven proclivities, You hear a little bit better. And there are conversations going on inside. Something to the effect of, we did the best we can. Please don't punish us. I hope that at least that will cover everything that we need. And that's about what you get.
Diana will kind of hum into her glass, take a sip, and... Well, it seems like these imposters are just as much pawns as everyone else around here.
Can't say
Not
I'm
that I'm
surprised. Right? We know how this little game of theirs works. They won't dirty their own hands unless they absolutely have to.
It was a pity. I was hoping Vance would finally make good on his promise.
Bitey bite.
Oh, you just know that would make his companion so jealous.
Oh, well.
Do you want to try to open the door?
No.
Does Indigo?
A little bit, yeah.
Will Indigo?
Just open it up just a little bit. Get a better listen.
I mean, you run the risk of being caught by the guards inside, if there are guards inside. They're not out here, so I'm assuming they're in there.
Could be. It's okay. We'll just say that we tried to enter the wrong room. You know, we wanted some alone time. Yep.
Sure.
Let's open up the door. Okay, that's not great. That is a 17.
Yeah. What skill are you using?
Oh, I was just using my thieves' tools. I'm sorry.
The door's not locked.
Oh. Well,
so would you want to roll stealth?
Yes, let's roll stealth first. Shall I re-roll or take that 6 that I originally rolled?
What is the final roll with the 6?
Final roll with the 6 is an 18.
Okay. I got not that. So, you crack the door open. You do see the 2 large guards directly in front of the door. However, you see inside, and whoever the imposters were taking off clothing and like makeup and all that fun stuff. However, you do see a flash of a very pale figure with silver hair and a bright purple suit inside.
Oh.
Give me another perception check, both of you.
Okay. Oh, that's better for me. That is a 21.
Okay, good, because I only got a 13.
Okay. Well, that makes sense, because Indigo's currently looking in the door and can hear in the door.
Mm-hmm.
Diana, you don't hear anything. However, Indigo, you hear... Are you sure they were downstairs? If they were downstairs, I'm sure they'd come up here at this point and try to cause issues. And Indigo, you know Vance's voice when you hear it. And then a female voice. Like, well, maybe they're not that stupid. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. You said something about one of them having issues with Jokon, correct? The Jokon that was here apparently has left already. Let's just hope they don't know what it was.
Okay.
And then you see the imposters kind of putting stuff up. Like, well, because you decided to take your time with alerting us that Diana and Indigo and Egan and Forrest and Esther were downstairs. Your punishment, and you just hear a whip crack. What would you like to do at this point?
Can I just move away from the door a little bit and get real close to Diana's ear? The imposters are being punished for not alerting Vance, that we were downstairs in time. He's in there, and I think he's waiting for us to make a scene.
You know what? As much as I'd like to play with him a little bit, let's disappoint him. What do you say?
I think that's for the best as well. Leave him wanting more.
Always. And yeah, and Diana will take her glass and finish it, leave it at the bar, and then go downstairs to find Esther and Egan.
Indigo's not gonna bother reshutting the door. You know, they didn't see me open it. So, bloop, 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 bloop. Down the brandy, leave the glass, and follow behind Diana.
Alright. You all meet back up in the bar area. At this point, I'm sure Esther has had a couple glasses of wine.
It's been like nonstop. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, probably. Clank has also met up with the group. Currently kind of dragging Forrest.
Well, it seems Vance has finally actually made his appearance, so I suggest we disappoint him and leave as soon as possible.
Yes,
Would you like to leave a note? Just out of curiosity. Make it even more disappointing for him.
Oh, Clank, I love the way you think.
I never much liked him to begin with. Liza also gave me odd feelings as far as being around her. Didn't fully trust her as well.
Mm. Oh, someone hand me a pen and a napkin.
I have actual paper, if you'd rather. Pulls out her full kit. There's even, gold and silver, filigrees.
You brought the whole kit to the party?
It's in my bag. I always have
You brought your bag to the party?
Well, yeah. What if I need to just take something?
Diana will giggle because she's probably edging on tipsy by now. I think that's drink number 3.
I think so.
I mean, you drank a bottle of wine too.
Well, no, she only took like a swig out of it. She didn't drink the whole thing. But she'll take some like the really nice gold filigree paper and a pen, and she'll just write, "Sorry we missed you," signed D and Company, and give it a kiss so that it has her black lipstick on it, and leave it with the bartender and say, "Make sure Vance gets this on his way out." And slip him a couple extra gold.
He just kind of...
Not Bryce.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, not Bryce.
And she looks at it and kind of looks at you and is like, okay, who's this going to? Vance, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, and she kind of like waves somebody over. She's like, take this upstairs to his room.
Do me a favor and wait till after we've left, though, please.
Then the person that came over says, sure, I guess so. However, you're free to do as you wish until you decide to leave.
S has been ready to go. She's just waiting on the other two. The rest of the party.
You mean you're waiting on us chatterboxes?
Look, she's just drinking, okay? She just wants to go.
Indigo will offer Ez an arm. I don't know how stumbly Ez is at this point from all the drinking. Maybe a little off balance.
Give me a Constitution save, please.
A save?
Yes.
21.
You're drunk, but not enough to like really affect anything. Perception checks would be at disadvantage. Dexterity saves are also at disadvantage, but
is she one of those drunks
doable.
where it's actually visibly kind of hard to tell she's a drunk?
Yes.
Yeah, well, Indigo still offers the arm. Shall we go?
I don't think us would take it this time. I think she would just kind of push her way kind of rudely towards the entrance. After she gives a nod of goodbye to Bryce. If he's around, he didn't get a private room.
Yeah, no, he kind of gives you a wave. And nobody stops you. You're let out, and you're let out the front gate, and you're off into the night. The night is not cold, a little bit brisk. At this point, dew started to kind of fall and, condense on things. The houses around, the businesses around, they're all closed up for the evening. There's a couple houses that have like candles still lit. However, the moon is quite full, quite bright out. And you get probably 3/4 of the way back to the inn before you hear a voice behind you. Esther. And it's actually Jorick.
She will kind of spin and probably stumble and rush over to him.
You spin, you look, and Jorick's standing there, and there's another figure behind him, or beside him.
Who's the other figure?
Because it's rather bright out, and most of you have dark vision, you can tell that it is actually Jokon.
Once she realizes who's next to him, she'll stop short of actually, like, reaching out to him, but she's very close.
Like 5-10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Jokon kind of looks at you and is like, I told you I would get him back to that room, or at least back to you. One of you. It's nice to see that you're all here, though. That makes this a little bit easier finding you. I would say I have a message, but a message would be putting it nicely. And he's going to kind of... There are 6 in the group, right?
Including Clank? Yeah.
Yep, because Blank's with you. Alright, so 1, 2. Who would be number 2 in alphabetical order? Would that be Egan?
Egan.
Alright, Egan, what is your armor class?
20.
Okay. I rolled exactly a 20. A bolt of fire comes out and strikes Ian. Which normally not a huge deal, right? However, Egan, this one hurts quite a bit. You take 17 fire damage. And we'll pick up there next week.
So 8 or 17?
17.
It's already halved.
No, there is no half.
Okay.
Fela here. So the dice have been rolled for the session, and we've had our after-game care with you all included. From us here at Total Party Crit, we thank you for joining us at our virtual table. As always, if you have any game-related questions for our players or DM, including lore questions, anything that happened in the recent game, or questions about any items we have, please feel free to leave a comment in the video with them or on one of our social media pages. Links for those will be down in the description under the video. Music attributions will also be there as well, and there will be a Discord post about all of the music used in this session as well. The world is a crazy place, so stay safe, and we hope to see you again.